Let's go ahead and look at problem homework exercise number 25 from section 5.6. The mass of one methane molecule is 2.7 times 10 to the negative 23 grams. Find the mass of 50,000 molecules of methane. Express the answer in scientific notation. Okay, now each molecule weighs a certain gram. So to find the mass of 50,000 molecules, we would have to multiply, right? Like if one molecule weighed 2 pounds, then 3 molecules would weigh 3 times 2, which is 6 pounds. So definitely you multiply. So you can take the number of molecules. You don't have to put it in scientific notation. You can just put in 50,000 in your calculator, multiply by the weight of each molecule, which is 2.7 times 10 to the negative 23 grams. So in parentheses, 2.7 times 10, and then the exponent key to the negative, which is below the 3, negative 23rd power. Get out of the exponent by using the right arrow, and then we automatically, and then put the right parentheses around the number means multiply. So we get 1.35. E means times 10 to the negative 18. Again, this in the calculator, the E right there means 1.35 times 10 to the negative 18. Okay, so we can go ahead. That's how the calculator puts it in scientific notation. Instead of using times 10, it uses an E. So 1.35 times 10 to the negative 18th. Okay, now in MyMathLab, of course, we got to use it. We got to put it in the times 10, right? So 1.35 multiplication symbol, and then the number 10, and then we pick our exponent or superscript, put in the exponent, which is negative 18, and we have the correct answer. Number 26, each day we purchase 140 loaves of bread per second. Use the fact that there are approximately 3.2 times 10 to the 7 seconds in a year to approximate to how many loaves of bread are purchased in 1 year. Write the answer in scientific notation. Again, if we purchased 150 loaves per second, then in 2 seconds it would be what? 140 times 2. In 3 seconds it would be 140 times 3. Well, in 1 year, we have this many seconds, right? 3.2 times 10 to the 7. So again, we're going to multiply. So you can just put the numbers as is in the calculator. You don't have to put 140 in scientific notation. So 140 loaves times the number of seconds, which is, in parentheses, 3.2 times 10 to the 7th power. Right arrow, get out of the exponent, put in your right paren, hit enter, and we would get this number. Now again, scientific notation. Now here's, if you want, your calculator will change it into scientific notation, but it's kind of tedious. What you have to do is you have to go to mode, and you have to pick the first one instead of normal, right arrow and highlight scientific. Hit enter, and then hit second quit, and then hit enter, and it puts your answer in scientific notation. So again, 4.48 times 10 to the 9th power. That would be our answer. 4.48. Again, the E stands for times 10. That's how the calculator writes it in scientific notation, 9th power. And there's our correct answer. Now notice, when you do this, like if you go 9 times 5 is 45, but the answer's in scientific notation, so you probably don't want to go keep that. You don't want your answer in scientific notation, so this is why it's kind of tedious. You got to go back to mode, and then you got to click, it's highlighting normal, hit enter to save normal, and then hit second quit mode, and now you get back to regular mode. So again, you got to go back to mode, highlight, normal, and then hit enter, and then you'll be back to what you want. So hit second quit, and then you got your answer. Now again, also on your calculator, remember you can use the shortcut E, the second comma for E. So in this case, you can do 140 times 3.2 and then do second comma, and you get the E. That stands for times 10. That stands for an exponential notation. Then all you do is you put in the exponent 7. You do not put in an extra 10. If you put in 10, you're going to get the wrong answer. And then hit enter, and there's our answer. And you would count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'd be 4.48 times 10 to the 9th, which is what we got previously. Okay? All right, very good. All right, this problem states a natural history museum estimates that at any moment there are 20 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of 3 zeros. I don't even know what that number is. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions, and I'm not sure what's after zillions, okay? But whatever name it is, we don't need to worry about the name. Put it in scientific notation. So simply count over, right? So every 3 we're going over what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, right? So it would be 2.0, so the decimals, one number to the left of the decimal, times 10 to the 19th power, right? We moved it over 19 places. It's a large number, so it's a positive exponent. Okay? 2, or you could just put in 2 or 2.0, either one, times 10, and what was it? Then the superscript to the 19th power, and that indeed is our correct answer. Okay, number 28, use the graphs to the right to calculate amount of national debt owed by each person in a country in 1990. Express the answer in scientific notation. Okay, the national debt owed by each person, so it would be the amount of money divided by the number of people, right? So like if it was $100 and there were 5 people in the country, that would be on average 100 divided by 5, it would come out to 20 per person. 20, so we're going to take the number of money, the amount of money divided by the amount of people, okay? So in this case, we have the amount of money, okay, the national debt for the year 1990, 1990 is in red, is 46,4614, and it is in billions. So this would be billions, millions, thousands, and hundreds, okay, divided by the number of people in 1990. Now be careful, this is tricky. Here 1990 is the green, right? I'm not sure why they change numbers, but they do, so be careful. So the green is 241 and it's millions. So 241 millions, thousands, and hundreds. Okay? So now, so what do we have here? In scientific notation, this number would be, move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm sorry, 3, 6, 9, 12. So it would be 4.614 times 10 to the 12th divided by 3, 6, 7, 8, 2.41 times 10 to the 8th, right? The amount of money divided by the amount of people. So again, it's going to be 4.614 times 10 to the 12th power divided by 2.41 times 10 to the 8th power. All right, so obviously we can do this on our calculator. We can go ahead and do, if we want to do the shortcut, we got 4.614 second comma, e, and then it's to the 12th power, exponent's 12, and then we need to divide by the number of people, so divide, and then it's 2.41 second comma, takes care of the at times 10, and then it's the 8th power, and then right paren, and we get 19145. Now it says use scientific notation and round to one decimal place. So 19145.228, so on. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1.9145228 times 10 to the 4th power, round off to 1 decimal. So 1 decimal is the 9 followed by a 1, so we would keep it at 1.9 times 10 to the 4th power. And there is our correct answer. 1.9 times 10 to the 4th power. Okay? Very good. All right, let's look at number 29. Perform the indicated operation, write your answer in scientific notation. Again, we can just simply use our calculator. So again, if you just want to do 9 times 10, I'm going back and putting it times 10 to the 5th power, right? And then get out of the exponent. And then a right paren, then a left paren will be multiply. The second number is 2.5 times 10 exponent negative 4. Get out of the exponent, right paren, and then there's a division, right? So we need a division, and then we need 5 times 10 to the 4th power. Get out of the exponent, sorry. I'm going to hit delete. Get out of the exponent with a right arrow, and then a right paren, and we have our answer 0.0045. Express your answer in scientific notation. So again, 0.0045, we would go ahead and move it over 1, 2, 3 to get one number to the left of the decimal, 4.5, and then what? It's a small number, so the exponent is negative, so the exponent is negative 3. So it would be 4.5 times 10 to the negative 3rd power. And then pick the superscript, negative 3. And there's our correct answer. Okay, that finishes the problems for section 5.6. If you have any questions, please send me an email at tswiersd@hodges.edu, or call me at area code 239-938-7805, 938-7805. Thank you.